The NBA is putting the clamps on the NCAA. They are making them sweat. If I was the NCAA right now, I would be shaking in my boots. Today's news about top high school prospect Jalen Green and his decision to go to the NBA's G League instead of going to college will change the course of NBA history. What's going on, basketball world? This is Just S, and something crazy just happened today in the world of sports. Potential number one overall pick in the 2021 NBA draft, Jalen Green has opted to skip the NCAA and go straight to the NBA's developmental league, the G League, and he is about to get paid. I'll break down why this is going to change the way players come into the NBA in the future, but first, make sure to subscribe to Lingo Sports, hit that notification button, and if you can, do us a favor and like and comment on this video as well. California high school star Jalen Green, the number one prospect in the 2020 ESPN 100, is making the leap to a reshaped NBA professional pathway program, a G League initiative that will pay elite prospects $500,000 plus and provide a one-year developmental program outside of the minor league's traditional team structure. Green, a potential number one overall pick in the 2021 NBA draft, announced Thursday that he is bypassing college to become the professional pathway's first participant, a decision that likely clears the way for more commitments from elite prospects.
It's been a crazy, exciting experience for me and my family. A lot of opportunities that came, but the ultimate end goal is to get to the NBA. So with that being said, I decided to partner with the NBA G League new team for elite players.
His decision to join the NBA and G League's developmental program for the 2020-2021 season has broad implications for the future of the NCAA and NBA landscapes. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver and G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim have worked to eliminate two massive hurdles to convince players uninterested in college basketball to pass on the lucrative National Basketball League of Australia by providing a massive salary increase and a structure that doesn't include playing full-time in the G League. Last year, the National Basketball League of Australia put a ton of pressure on both the NBA and the NCAA when top prospects LaMelo Ball and RJ Hampton both opted to play overseas in Australia versus playing in college in the United States. Why? Money, sponsorships, and all of the other advantages you could think of playing professional basketball versus something that is classified as an amateur sport. Let me tell you why this is important. The NBA has been planning on taking away the one-and-done rule with the NCAA for a while, but those talks have stalled solely because of this developmental program. Now, instead of declaring for college, kids can declare they're going to the league and get access to NBA coaches, training facilities, veteran teammates, learning the ropes of the NBA, and guess what? All while getting paid to do so. Let's take Green, for example. Because he's going to join the G League's developmental program, he's getting paid $500,000 plus a $120,000 scholarship to continue his education whenever he wants. And he's eligible to get shoe deals and sponsorships if he wants. If he went to the NCAA, he would get none of that. Probably a full ride, but a full ride only for a year isn't a full ride at all. It's an unbelievable step the NBA has taken to assure that players don't need to consider the NCAA as an option anymore. Now, both the Australian League and the NBA's G League both pay their players. What player would ever consider going to the NCAA? You could argue that education is a big part, but here's the catch. The NBA is going to give $120,000 to players solely for the purpose of education, for them to be able to finish their education whenever they want. So now you can play G League basketball and have an education. This won't necessarily be a team that competes in the current G League. The way it works is this will be an individual team made up of top prospects that year that will play a maximum of 10 to 12 games against G League players that won't count towards the standings. Another prospect in discussion to join the G League's professional pathway is McDonald's All-American Isaiah Todd. The number 13 player in the 2020 ESPN 100 decommitted from Michigan this week. Other uncommitted prospects, including Makor Makor, Kareem Mane, and Kay Soto, could be candidates to join Green in the program as well. Last year, RJ Hampton signed a shoe deal when he went to Australia. Jalen Green is already expected to receive a 7-figure shoe deal later this year along with his G League money. This is so great because it's putting money into these players' pockets before they even enter the NBA. Now let's talk about the future. If this program is successful, and my hunch is that it will, that deems NCAA basketball useless. The most you'll get is genuine amateur athletes trying to play on a basketball court, and well, that's not going to be successful. How does this change the course of NBA history? Well, the NBA draft could be obsolete, the NCAA could become obsolete, and players will have more options than ever to get paid once they're out of high school. The players are going to end up being better prepared to enter the NBA, learning from veterans, learning the travel structure, how to take care of their money. They're also just going to be more productive on the basketball court. They get one whole season of NBA G League experience with NBA coaches, facilities, and trainers. What if Bronny decides to go to the G League route instead? What about Elijah Fisher in 2023? Now, more than ever, NCAA basketball is feeling the pressure. And all I have to say, honestly, is finally. Thanks for watching. For more videos like this, check out our Lingo Sports channel. Take care.